Hi, this is Kat from the Lake District Yogi. Welcome to my channel. This is a short little how-to video and we're going to how-to Vinyasa. So you may hear the word Vinyasa in a whole class context, so a Vinyasa flow class. And the Vinyasa element of that is the fluid joining together of poses with the breath. So we're moving with the breath, we're connecting all the poses into this constant, beautiful, fluid, dancey flow. And that's a Vinyasa flow class. You may also hear the word Vinyasa within a class in the context of you can do a Vinyasa. So I'm just going to explain what that means, so that's not to be confused with a Vinyasa flow class. So if you hear that word within the context of a class, it's normally referring to moving from downward dog back to downward dog through this little sequence that moves through plank. It's just a nice way to keep that energy going, to keep the fluidity. It builds upper body strength. It's nice and warming. So that's what I'm going to break down today. There are two main ways in which we can do this. I'm going to show you both of them, and then you've always got options. So you don't ever have to do a Vinyasa. You can just stay in your downward dog whenever it's offered as an option. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, you'll have two options depending on how you're feeling that day or how strong your upper body is feeling or how tired you are. Okay. So although we normally move from downward dog, we'll always go through plank. So I'm going to start in plank. And I'm going to show you the first option. So the first option is to bring the knees down to the ground. So you would come down to the knees, then you'd bring the chest down between the hands and then slide forward. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet, legs, pelvis, belly on the floor. And then keeping the elbows tucked in. Next time you breathe in, you would peel the chest off the floor. So it could be a little amount, it could be up here, but it doesn't matter. But what's important is that the legs and the pelvis and the belly stay on the floor. This is Cobra. And then you would move back. I normally go through an extended child pose when I've done Cobra. Just find that flows more easily, and then you come back to downward dog. Okay. Second option is to move through what's called chaturanga, where we don't come down to the ground, we don't put our knees down. So in this option, you bend the elbows in, you keep your body nice and straight, you lower halfway, and then you push up into upward dog, come to the tops of the feet. So now the legs, thighs, pelvis, and belly are off the mat. I'm on my hands and the tops of my feet. This is upward dog. And then you would tuck the toes and come back to your downward dog. Okay, so option one, knees down, chest down, slide forward, untuck the toes, peel the chest, keeping everything else on the ground. Second option is to go through chaturanga. Now, many people say that they find it much easier to tip forward a little bit first and then come down. Personally, I don't do that, but I hear a lot of people say they find it much easier to just find that little tip forward first, and then your upward dog, and then you'd come back to your downward dog. So those are our two options. So integrate them into your practice, see which one you like doing, but the most important thing of all is enjoy them. Enjoy them, approach them with a degree of playfulness, integrate them, find fluidity within them, enjoy moving your body. With both of them, you are coming into a back bend, so we have to be really protective of our lower back. So always feel your way in, listen to your body, engage the core. So really draw in that lower belly. Think about this whole band round here, keeping you nice and stable. If upward dog is too intense on the lower back, just keep constantly doing the knees down and the cobra. Little baby cobra, totally fine. If you're wanting to build a bit of strength and you're wanting to strengthen the back, as long as you go in safely, you engage the core and you feel your way in, you know how much back bend to do, then you can practice chaturanga or work towards it or whatever. Anyway, I hope that's been useful. I'll be offering lots of Vinyasa flow classes, so we'll be able to integrate this into lots of our flows, but something for you to know safe ways to do it and enjoy it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on the Lake District Yogi. I'll be offering some more how-tos as well as all my normal classes. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and then you'll never miss a Lake District Yogi video ever again. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you on a mat again soon.